pumping.
Alright. Everybody inside?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, you say Kal
Alayam, Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Kodash.
And double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone and teach us this truth and continues to teach the truth. Salutation to the brother worldwide in this work, from local in Trinidad, regional to the Caribbean, and internationally all over the world. You know, it's a blessing to see brothers waking up, and you know, we all say the same thing, we're fighting the same struggle. But then God comes to you with another lesson. Obviously, part 2.
Chapter 2.
Chapter 2 of Hebrewism in West Africa. And what the Lord did us to do that for is to debunk Egyptology, Muslim, and Christianity. Them false things that they get it wrong. Now we do anything hardcore in life because through history and through the prophecies, we are the Israelites. Now, brothers all over, we can understand that, but the intricacies of the history and prophecy is what we're trying to get into and let you all know. Everything is about us. There is without a shadow of a doubt. So some of us might have little doubts in mind, some of us spirit might be a little wavering, but through the power and spirit of Hashem Yahushai, all that will be done away. Can? Alright, so Mr. Han, lead the way. You get to the program.
Alright, well, I'm the brothers here. As the elder says, Salakia. Captain Salakia. Captain. As the captain says, this psalm is chapter 2 concerning Hebrewism in West Africa, and I would also put to the title also in the sense of and also Hebrewism in Europe, right? Because a lot of people that do not know about the Dark Ages, or they will downplay the Dark Ages, or they will have their own ideology concerning the Dark Ages, right? So this year is all what we're doing here is Hebrewism in West Africa, and also touching on the slave trade and what have you. Alright? So somebody get from Joel 3.
Yeah.
Joel 3 and start from the top now.
My brother who will read often. Joel chapter 3,
starting from the top. Because we have a lot of information to bring out, you know, in this lesson here. Historical events and the scriptures, you know, but you'll be going into some serious historical events, you know. So, yeah, the scripture there. Alright, go ahead and follow the scripture. And, go ahead.
This is Joel chapter 3, verse 1. For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem,
Go ahead.
I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of
Jehoshaphat, right? Which is the valley of decision, right? Or Jehoshaphat, right? Which is really the valley of decision, or Megiddo, right?
This time it's called Megiddo.
Yeah, right? But
and will plead with them, therefore my people and for my heritage Israel.
Right? It's concerning these other nations. Your father is going to gather for World War III. For his what? For his what?
Heritage.
For his people and his heritage. Right? Israel. Right? Continue.
And let me just bring up a precept, let's pause that.
Yeah.
Let me just bring up a precept just to back up on something, right? This is Jeremiah 16 verse 14 chapter 15, right? Listen. Therefore, behold, the days coming, says the Lord, that it shall no more be said, the Lord liveth.
Don't come out to that scripture yet.
You sure?
Yeah.
Alright.
Don't come out to that yet.
Yeah.
Not yet. Just now. But continue on.
Alright, good.
That sweet one there. But
Yeah.
not yet. Come, continue on. Yeah.
I go send it up numbers.
Yeah. No problem.
Whom they have scattered among the nations.
Whom they have what?
Scattered among the nations.
Whom they have scattered among the nations, which is the transatlantic slave trade. Right? Whom they have scattered throughout the nations. Right? Hold on this. Somebody get from me the Deuteronomy 28:68 now. A matter of fact, go up to 64 and then you will go to 68. 28:64. Right?
Deuteronomy
Yeah, go ahead.
chapter 28, verse 64.
Yeah, go ahead.
And Yahweh shall scatter thee among all people.
Right? Yahweh Bashan Yahshua will scatter us among all people. Because why? He was going off. Right? That is part of the curses. And the curses fall upon us. And that is prophecy. Alright? Go ahead.
From the one
From one
end of
enemy,
the earth,
yeah,
even unto the other.
even unto the other, right? To the four corners of the earth. He will scatter us through slavery, right? But
And there thou shalt serve other gods, such neither thou nor
thy fathers have known,
even wood and stone.
and stone gone, right? That is prophecy there, because where is that wood and stone? That wood and stone is Christianity and Islam, right? That we have, and also other idol gods that we have been worshipping in our captivity here, right? So jump to verse 68 now.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. And Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Into where?
Into Egypt again with ships.
Into Egypt again with ships. Go ahead.
By the way thereof I speak unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again.
Which is Israel. We will never see our homeland again. Go ahead.
Again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for one man and one woman.
Yeah, and they shall be sold. Because that is what take place with us. We were sold. Right? As soon as we come up those slave ships, we were put on auction blocks and sold to our enemies. Right? So, Yardan, continue reading. Whom they have scattered throughout among the nations.
Whom they have scattered among the nations.
Yeah, through slavery, right? Ships, by ships. Go ahead.
So,
And parted my land.
And what?
I'll precept on that terminology when you use what that will be sold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 6.
Go ahead.
He said, you were sold to the nations, not for your destruction.
That's what?
Beautiful.
Not for your destruction.
So you're not saying here, if I'm thinking,
Yeah, go ahead.
he said we were sold to the nation, he said not for our destruction and well.
But because you moved Yahweh to wrath.
He said because we moved you know to wrath. This whole thing is about God getting angry with us.
I love where you do the Maragan.
Yeah.
Because you see Deuteronomy 28:68,
Yeah.
that would when they go down into it, and you shall be sold unto your enemies, and no man shall buy you. The so-called Christians, and them especially these Edomites, they will say, and you see, what the scripture say, you shall be sold to your enemies. You have to sell yourself to your enemies and nobody will buy you, and this and that and the other. But when you don't read it over again, Mara.
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 6. He said, you were sold to the nations.
You were sold to the nations,
Not for your destruction.
not for your destruction,
But because he moved Yahweh to wrath. You were delivered unto the enemies.
You were what?
Delivered unto the enemies.
You were delivered unto the enemies. Right? That is what took place. We were delivered unto our enemies. Right? So go ahead, yeah.
And have cast lots for my people.
And have cast lots for it. That is the auction blocks. Right? Put us on the auction blocks. Taking us from the west coast of Africa. Right? And also taking us from oh gosh, Portugal and Spain. Right? Because before they come for us in West Africa, the so-called white man, they were shipping us from Portugal and Spain to over here, mainly Brazil. Right? Go ahead.
And have given a boy for a harlot.
Yeah, they give a boy for harlot. That give a boy for harlot. You know what is that? Buck breaking. Let me go into that. Let me go into that word or that term. Buck breaking.
Homosexuality.
Yeah. Let me go into that thing called buck breaking. Yeah.
Here's the wine.
Alright, this says let's see if I can pull it up. There's some more information on it. It's a player with our technology, so alright. 5 horrifying ways enslave Africans, or we don't know if we know Africans, right? African men were sexually exploited and abused by their white masters. Right?
I think I can't remember when Booker was here, and one brother had a little controversy with that particular scripture, and I told him, give him a boy for holiday, and that it was prostituting our males.
Yeah.
But he said, no, it was an exchange. White people used to exchange slave, a good harlot.
Yeah.
I said, well, that too, but really actually,
Yeah.
they were prostituted.
Yeah, because when I read it here,
Really.
this form of sexual abuse was very popular in the Caribbean.
What?
Abuse.
Sexual abuse.
Sexual abuse was very popular in the Caribbean, and it involved white supremacists and slave owners as well as merchants raping a male slave in front of the public to embarrass him and make him feel less of a man.
So I knew that was going back in the Salakia. I knew that was going back, and I knew I was on point. So the brother put it up tonight. And the thing about it is, the Bible says Esau is a very vile man.
Yeah.
For real.
Very fucked up and vile man.
Because the scripture with the line, he said
What Job said? Job said even when he fucking
Dog
dogs.
to be made ladies, because they will beat out the dog and all.
Yeah.
Right?
Because as the scripture say, when the scripture say they sold a boy for a harlot. What is a harlot? A harlot is a woman who have sex with many men.
Right.
So if they sold a boy for a harlot, it's obviously they was having sex with these boys. It's only common
Yeah, because
sense.
they sold a boy for a harlot, and also it means that they treat him like a
Like a
harlot.
harlot, yeah.
Right? But breaking became very popular when slave rebellions had increased. Enslaved men were first stripped naked and flogged in front of the crowd, after which they were raped by a white man, by a freaking white, red, to serve as a warning to other slaves.
Yeah, that's why today in Israel, they stole the Holy Land as a gay club.
Yeah.
They portray a homosexual club in the Holy Land.
I have a little more in it here.
Yeah, desecrate the Lord's place.
Done. I have a little more here, right?
And the Bible says when you shall see the abomination of desolation standing in the place that goes back to the time of title. You know all these fucking Edomites were fucked up that time.
From that time to now.
Yeah.
Right?
Since there was an elimination and since he put the curse on them, even worse.
Yeah. On several occasions, enslaved men with families were forced to have sex with each other.
You know what?
That's on several occasions, enslaved men with families were forced to have sex with each other.
You see the white man, like the white man entertainment.
Yeah.
That's what they do too. These fucking East Indian lie this kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think you know that too, Pop? They like that. When these fucking East Indians get drunk and you land with some East Indian.
As they get drunk,
As they get drunk.
man.
Yeah, they want to wine on each other.
Yeah.
They like
You know that?
fingering on each other.
Yeah.
Because it
And the wife right there.
because the nature is to be wicked.
Wicked,
The
yeah.
Bible said these are what? Brute beasts that need to be destroyed.
Can't.
And he was talking about the other nations, right?
Right? Were forced to have sex with each other in front of their family or were raped in front of their sons.
So you see, to see your father being raped in front of you by a white fucker, and the Bible said there shall be no might in your hand to do nothing about it. You so evil and wicked and it was a total mental genocide for these fucking people, and then that's why all people do really have today.
And then in a way it's hard thing, so like if we people want to join them in our salvation.
Can't.
Yeah, these Christians, and I'm talking to a fucking cool this evening. She went by to buy a grocery, and I say, but you see what the scripture says? Christianity is a lie. We have to go to them, and then we come to we. And she shaking. I still don't see that. And I could push it on you.
No, it is really aggravating.
Yeah, because everybody kind of come to execute the judgment here. So
Yeah.
please, brother,
Wait on me patiently. That's it.
Many, we'll continue. Many enslaved men who had gone through the process of buck breaking killed themselves afterward.
The what?
Kill themselves afterwards.
Yeah,
because that shame, that stigma.
even among our people, there's a high rate of suicidal activity among our people, from women to men. I'm being honest with you, there's a high rate among the Israelites with suicide because of the fact of that spirit from way back then to now. You understand? Slavery is really a mental genocide something. See, a brother might be in the truth, and then he have some mental issue. The Bible says, pray one for another. Fast and pray for your brother. Pray one for another. Because we come from a long, long way.
Many enslaved men who had gone through this process of buck breaking killed themselves afterwards or run away and never returned. For the white supremacists, buck breaking either on ships or on plantations was a way of utterly embarrassing the men and showing dominance.
Yeah, because we were degraded in front of a woman. And when you put down the male figure in front of the woman see less than nothing. Today these women see our brothers less than nothing. Because they feel that they have a proud, prideful spirit. You holler at a chick and she don't want to holler back at you. You know, if you should show up proudful and prideful, and he ain't all fucking that, it's just a brother just, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But back in the days it wasn't so. Back in the days you could have gone take a wife, that was apostle at GMS is on point. When he said take hold of her, we grab her, it goes back to the word rape. You understand? When we say rape, in the sense of that's how it was then.
Yeah.
But a woman never used to be resistant. When you tell a woman she was all for that to them. You understand what I'm saying?
Their terminology of it will be rape.
Yeah.
But back in that time it was not terminology of rape. That was a normal thing for a man.
Yeah.
But they will see it in this time. That's how the white man brainwash us so much. We will see it in this time as rape. But back in that time, it wasn't that.
Anyway, we said double under the apostles again because they were talking preaching the truth from way back then.
Yeah.
Now the cool Israelite camps and things.
Fuck off.
Anyhow, let me continue. Yeah, continue reading.
And they cast lots for my people.
Yeah.
And they cast lots for my people.
Like the auction blocks.
Yeah,
the auction blocks, yeah.
And have given boy for and have given a boy for an harlot.
Which is the buck breaking we know went into word.
And sold a girl for wine.
And sold a what?
A girl for wine.
Now funny enough now, right? Funny enough that the so-called white man And the Africans, they used to be doing trade, right? They used to be trading us. The Africans used to trade us to get wine and musket guns.
It's like something, you into that, something come to my mind, something like that happened to Marcus Garvey. And you remember the issue on Marcus Garvey? Remember Marcus Garvey?
Not too much, not too much.
Marcus Garvey was a freedom fighter, you understand? And of course, but they all started as something called the commandment keepers. That's how this street ended up coming out through that. Marcus Garvey started with that, but each one of them branch out and do their own thing. But however, Marcus Garvey, there was a song, there's a song, a reggae song that I brother sing. He said, I'll never forget Bob Marley, they crucified Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I'll never forget no way. They sold Marcus Garvey for rent because they did that. And that was actually something that they did. So read that part of again and sold again for what?
And sold a guild for wine.
Yeah, our people, that's how part of the slavery trade was. Because at the time it was like, I had something valuable, like good wine and thing, and I will give you my nigga here for that. It's what it is.
I think something with the Elamites and them has some kind of history about that too.
Yeah.
Selling some of the people or something for wine.
For wine and thing, and rice and all them kind of thing. It's a serious thing going on.
Yeah, good.
That they might drink.
Yeah.
Yea, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre of Zion?
And Sidon, right? Which is these Africans, these stinking Africans, right? Because we are not Africans, we and them are two totally different bloodlines, right?
And hold on, until you niggas try to get Africa out of your head, you will never understand this truth.
Come.
When we come to the part with the Hamite, some of us get kind of, no, get fucking Africa out of your head.
Yeah.
Please, we are not Africans.
Yeah.
We are the Israelites. We are Shemitic. We from Shem.
We from Ham.
And the worst thing is when we was on the auction blocks on the same trade, they never see Africans, they see they saw Negroes.
Yeah, they say, that's your point. Good point, brother Malaga.
So Negroes for sale.
Negroes for sale, they never say African or Hamites.
No.
They say Negroes, go ahead.
Now, I'm going into something here.
You know, tonight is like I love this. It's also like a little open forum. So I don't expect I am to talk. If you all brothers know something, you all say too.
Alright. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up here. Alright, because as I say, we going into Hebrewism in West Africa, right?
Yeah.
I want to make sure I get this thing on point.
Yes, it's a beautiful thing to know. Well, history and the Bible must go together. If it doesn't go together, then the history is flawed. The Bible is flawed. The history
Right, because it's going a little bit deeper. It's going a little bit deeper into let me see if I can start from here. This here is an article, right? Alright, the article I get from one of the brothers from Church of Yahweh Shai 144, right? Concerning the Ashantis, right? Starting in the late 17th century, the Ashanti king Osei Tutu, 1695 and to something, and his advisor, Okomfo Olokie, established the Ashanti kingdom with the golden stool of Ashanti as a sole unifying symbol. Osei Tutu oversaw a massive Ashanti territorial expedition, building up the army by introducing new organization and turning a disciplined royal and paramilitary army into an effective fighting machine. In 1701, the Ashanti army conquered then Kiara giving the Ashanti access to the Gulf of Guinea and the Atlantic Ocean, coastal trade with Europeans, notably the Dutch. Right? Today, the Ashanti Kingdom survives as a constitutionally protected subnational proto-state and traditional state in union with the Republic of Ghana. Right? The current king of the Ashanti Kingdom is Otumfo Osei Tutu. That, let's know. That's not us. Because you see, what we're trying to show people here, because this lesson here is really to show that to prove to the so-called white man, to these Edomites, that we had a kingdom in Africa, in West Africa, right? You always like to see that it's a good thing that you all bring us into slavery and you all civilize us and this and that because we was living in mud huts and these things. No, right? We wasn't living in no mud hut, right? Actually, I would like you to pop this to the camera, Yakal, right? This is some artifacts. You can just swipe, keep on swiping to show them the artifacts on the camera there. Swipe going across so. That is artifact. Now that job, I will show the brothers them, right? That job, what they in there. That job, they find that the British and them, they find that job, that specific job. I will really tell on them on it. That specific job, they find that job in Ghana, right? The British and them find that job in Ghana. But the thing about it is, this job, it have certain emblems on it, and that emblems, it goes back to England. Now, how the hell a job with emblems, a bronze job with emblems, that has English symbols on it, you find it on the west coast of Africa. So what that proves that us Israelites, we were ruling England, we were ruling Europe, we were ruling Wales, we were ruling Scotland. Alright? Let me read it here. This bronze ewer was made in England during the reign of Richard II, 1377 to 1399. Right? That Richard II was a so-called black man. Right? And was discovered in 1896 in the Ashanti Kingdom. Right? Because it's a house I will show you where that house was built before the English come and colonize Ghana. Right? The front of the jug bear the royal arms of England, and each of the facets of the lid contains a lion and a stag. These symbols date to the jug to the last 9 years of Richard's reign, when he adopted the badge of the White Hart. Right? Now that lion, that way feel that same tree lion that is used as the coat of arms. You understand that what I'm going back to? When he adopted the badge of the White Hart, 2 more English bronze jugs from the same period were found at Kumasi, the Ashanti capital. At the time, as this example, perhaps all 3 were a set from the household of Richard II. How they came to West? How they came to West? How this came to the West is obvious. To the West Africa is obvious.
I can say something.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because people now the scripture wouldn't lie about history. But when they read Revelation, I think it's the 20th chapter and this time. When you say, and Satan shall be bound for 1,000, the bottomless.
Bring it out, bring it out, bring it out, bring it out. You know, bring it out. Let's paraphrase it, bring it out.
It's the book of
And somebody who hold Malachi, Malachi is Malachi 1 or Malachi 4 and 1?
Yeah, actually, we do Malachi 4.
No, Malachi.
Right? This is the book of Revelation, chapter 20, verse 2.
Yeah, go ahead.
And he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan,
Bring it on, Kel.
and bound him 1,000 years.
Yeah, so the white man was in chains.
Yeah, Malachi 4 and
1,000 years during our period of rulership. And it goes back to Malachi 1, I don't know, please I know you
Right.
quote the scripture, right?
He said, and cast him into the bottomless pit.
Yeah, he was bound that bottomless pit type in Europe.
Right.
You understand? Go ahead.
And shut him up and set a seal upon him.
He was shut up and they had no ownership. You understand? Because we were in power.
Right?
You understand? Go ahead.
Right? It should be, and set a seal upon him that he should deceive the nations no more till the 1,000 years shall be fulfilled. And
And they had a prophecy in Malachi when he said, bring it up in the rational. Let's pause for a moment.
This is the book of Malachi, chapter 1, verse 1.
Yeah.
The burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi.
Go ahead.
I have loved you, saith the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us?
So we become under them, so now we begin to cry out to you, Lord, Lord, wherein hast thou loved us? Since we're going through this turmoil, where
Was not Esau Jacob's brother?
the Lord telling us, he said, but wasn't Esau Jacob's brother? And I know it was he your brother? Real?
Saith the Lord.
Uh,
Yet I love Jacob.
Yes, I love who?
Jacob.
Yes, I love you. And he said, Jacob, I love you. We are Jacob. Well,
And I hated Esau.
and he what?
Hated
So
Esau.
we can stand assured that we are track because you don't say, and I hated Esau as it is written. Well,
And laid his mountains and his heritage
he
waste.
said he laid his mountain as what? And his heritage with mountain, and his mountain representing governmental structure, everything that he achieved, and his heritage, his lineage, waste. Well,
For the dragons of the wilderness.
yeah, go ahead.
Whereas Edom
I
saith,
think those dragons, not even if I'm mistaken, I'm going to be wrong, but those dragons that of the wilderness, I think that goes back to what? To the other nations.
So read it over
Read
again.
it over again.
we have from verse 3.
Yeah.
And I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste.
Right, there is the governmental structure and his heritage goes back to his wickedness because Esau's heritage is wickedness, his idolatry.
Yeah, his lineage,
He's the
everything
son
is
of
his
the
wickedness.
wicked, yeah.
He's the son of perdition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, well,
For the dragons of the wilderness.
that dragons of the wilderness goes back to the nuclear missiles.
Right. Well, you know, but it also, you know, it goes back spiritual, it's not spiritual, it goes back literal too, you know. It is both spiritual, but it goes back literal too, because when America be destroyed, but we see, it's all kind of...
Yeah.
Go back there.
Oh gosh, unclean birds and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
No, but
it will have